experience in your life. So now we are on YouTube. Hello, YouTube. Today we'll talk. Today we'll start a new immersion in English. I'm here with Abelard and Victoria. So today we'll talk about personal experience in life. And before we start, I will do a quick introduce about how TNT works. So Talk and Talk is a platform for you to develop your language skills and achieve fluency. Within the platform, we have English, Spanish, French, Italian, Mandarin, and soon we will have German, Germany, I think it's German. Our philosophy is don't cut the others, be respectful, and the main point here is to practice your speaking and have fun. Here is a safe place to practice and just enjoy the conversation and meet new people, do a network. Remember, I'm not English teacher. I just a student facilitator in search of my fluency in the language, just like you. So sometimes I make some mistake, okay, in pronunciation, and sometimes I forgot the words, and that's it. I'm the process to improve my English, and I think that's it. I will introduce myself. My name is Suelen. I'm 28. I live in a small city in Rio de Janeiro with my family. I have a degree in human resource, and I'm finishing a post-graduation degree in organizational psychology. And I'm here on Talk and Talk since 2021 to improve my English. And last year, in April, I became a hostess here. And yeah, I think this year completely 1 year. And that's it about me. Victoria, go ahead. Tell us about you.
Okay, hi everyone. I'm Victoria. I'm 23 years old. I live in Paraná, Rondônia, so it's a bit far from big cities like São Paulo and Rio de Janeiro. I work as a data engineer. I'm in the technology field. I like to talk about my work and data and all about technology, but I really like things I do outside my working time. So I like reading books. I like so much romance books. I like listening to songs and Korean dramas. It's everything to me. So
Mm.
that's it.
Yeah, it's amazing. Nice to meet you, Victoria.
Nice to meet
Uh,
you.
Abe, how about you?
Well, my name is Abelard. Good evening, guys. My name
Good
is
evening.
Abelard, but you can call me Abe. And I'm from Belo Horizonte, Minas Gerais. I'm here in TNT since February to improve my English for my searching, my looking for a new job. And what else? I I am a nerd, so as a nerd, I like to play video games, watching TV series and movies. And I am the proud father of Bonanoc, my loyal 8-year-old French bulldog. He is here in my foot, and he just bite me, my finger. I was playing with him, and he bites me. He bites the wrong way because he was trying to get the toy, but he gets my finger, so it's hurting a little, but I'm fine. Swelling, a question to you. I on my cell phone because my notebook it was updating. I can change for notebook. I can
Yeah, of course.
I can enter again. So I will change here.
Okay,
Thanks.
Okay.
welcome. So, yeah, that's about the bite. That's remember me that when I was when I had a hamster,
Yeah.
and when I had one, he always bite me in my my finger, my finger, I think. That's it. So hurts so much. Okay. So let's go to start with you, Victoria. Did you ever try a food that you didn't like? What was it?
Oh, there's this food I really don't like and I can't even try to eat. It's salpicón. I don't like it and at all. I have this little trauma because I I was going to, I was eating it and it didn't feel right. And I think it was already expired. So I ate and I got sick. So it's a little trauma. So I don't try it at all anymore.
Oh my God, I'm shocked. Because
Yeah.
all people like every people like salpicão. So it's
Oh,
strange.
I don't like pipoca too. I don't eat pipoca. I
Oh
don't
my
eat
God.
pipoca. I
This is
don't
a
like it.
crime. This is a crime. Oh, I love popcorn. I love salpicão. I love everything. But I in my case I hate fish. I hate fish. I can't eat Japanese food, sushi and things like that. I can't. Because when I put this in my mouth, I feel nauseous, I think. Nausea, you know? So
Mhm.
I can't
Yeah.
mastigar, engolir. I hate it.
I feel that way with salpicão. I don't like it.
I couldn't agree with you. It's impossible. A person don't like salpicão. Salpicão is so good. So delicious. Okay, thank you, Victoria. Abe, how about you?
Well, in my case, I was on your team dwelling for a long time because when I was a child, I I ate too much fish, fried fish, and one day I had one I don't know how to say once bone of fish uh, punching my throat.
Oh, yeah,
So
this happened
I
with me
yeah,
as
yeah.
well.
So since then, I stopped to eat
Mhm,
fish. But so because of this, I hate. I googled here codfish is
mhm,
bacalhauada. So
mhm.
I I can't feel the smell of bacalhauada because I had this situation with fish in my childhood, so
Mhm.
I hate it for a long time. But as we live to learn and evolve, I tried one time and I love it bacalhauada because in every I don't know how to say this in English, but every Holy Week my family do the codfish. So I need to to cook an egg or something like that because I don't like codfish. But one day I try and I like it because the taste of my grandma codfish it was so good, and since then I can eat codfish and feijoada too. In the past, I don't like feijoada, but nowadays I ate a lot of feijoada. I don't know how to say this in English. Let me Google here.
Yeah, feijoada is so good. I love it. I love feijoada, feijão tropeiro, things like that. I love it.
Being still.
But I think when it is the name of food, I think you can translate. I don't know, but I think he is the name is correct, feijoada.
Yeah,
But
that's it. Feijoada.
in my case, I don't know if I understand well, but I when I was a child, I was eating fish and the espinho, né? Espinho, que fala?
Bone.
É,
Fish
the
bone.
bone. Yeah, the
Uh,
fish bone uh was stuck in my throat. So and because that I don't eat fish anymore. But here in my house, my mother bought by I don't know how to say that, but filé de peixe when they don't have bones, you know?
yeah.
The fish bones and this kind of fish I eat, but the other I don't eat. I don't eat fish and the chicken uh, outside, you know, just in
Hmm.
my home. I don't know. I think it's because I'm afraid, but I don't eat fish and kitty outside of my house. I prefer to eat in my house, but in the restaurant or other things, I don't eat fish and chicken. That's
I,
it.
I I believe you are like my girlfriend. You are so disgusting with food. You can't
Yeah,
eat food
because
in anywhere. So
yeah, because
you
I don't know
choose
how
well.
people prepare, the
Yeah,
the chicken and fish. So I prefer don't eat.
understand you.
So yeah. Okay, let's go to number two. Abe, what was the last book you read? Did you enjoy it?
Well, good question because I'm trying to come back my habit of reading because I stopped it a long time ago. But in the last year, I read a book about Netflix. I forgot I remember the name. It's something about the rules is not to to have rules, something like that. It's about the Netflix culture, and in my case, for my professional life, it was so good. Uh, the book has a lot of insights and knowledge that help me in my day-to-day work job. So this is one of the last books I read. So I this book how I say market market my professional life because the insights inside there. But I read other books before after, but I can't remember the name of them.
Yeah. I don't I love to read books, but I don't know what happened these days I can't read anyone. I feel so exhausted because I try to improve my English and I start to learn French. So for me, is a lot of things to do and I'm work. So I try to separate a time to read a book to relax my mind, but I can't because I feel so tired that I want just to sleep. But my last book that I read was Síndrome da Boazinha, was in Portuguese, and this oh my God, this book is so good because I love it to read because talk about the therapy. Is a therapist that talk about the therapy season that she had and how she treat the clients, I think, the patient, I think, and the uh talk about a lot of I don't know how to say that in English, tópicos sensíveis, so it's very good. I love this book. So Victoria, and you, how was the last book?
Well, I really like reading romance books. So any romance book you give me, I'm gonna read it. So the last book I read is what it was Beach Read. It's by Emily Henry, I think so. But it was a romance story about two authors. They can really write new books, so they help each other and fall in love and all of these cute things. So it was the last book I read. Last week, I think I finished it. So I want to start a new one already.
You read this book in English?
Yeah. Mhm.
Oh, that's amazing.
Nice.
I can't read romance books. I don't know. I don't like it.
I
I
just love
like
it.
it. I like fantasy books,
Uh-huh.
but
That's-
when have a romance in this book, it's okay, but I don't like to read specific romance books. I just like
mhm.
to when I'm reading something that have adventure or suspense, something like that. And in this book have romance. Okay, I agree. But when the all the book is about the romance and make me cry, I don't like it. I don't like cry, you know.
Oh, oh,
It's
I
because
love it so much.
like
It's like you go out of the reality, so it's really good for me. Like I always like reading this kind of books.
yeah,
So
it's because I okay, can happen, but I think, oh my God, this thing that happen in book don't happen in real life, you know? And I think, oh, this is a bullshit.
that's why I read because I know it won't happen in real life. So I read it because I know it's happening there.
It's like sorry, I don't judge you, okay? But it's like a dorama, you know? My
Yeah,
mom
that's why I
loved
like
to
dorama.
write to watch, but I think it's the same thing, you know, when you all the things is perfectly, but it's don't the things
Yeah,
is don't
yeah.
that
Girls,
way.
let me show you a moment,
Mhm.
please. If
Okay.
you can see my little dog trying to get into the sofa with a toy in his hand, a big toy. The toy is bigger than he.
Tadinho.
And my other dog
Cute.
just seeing here trying.
He's trying really
Uh,
hard.
yeah. Uh, he can. It's possible.
I, I
Okay.
I
Go
believe
ahead.
that he will not achieve the what he trying to do because the toy is bigger than he. So the match doesn't match.
It's because he or she?
He
He because he wants to up in the sofa with the
the
toys in
toy.
the mouth.
Yeah,
So
yeah.
it's complicated with to him. Okay. So, Victoria, the next question. Did you play any sport when you were a child? Which ones?
Oh, I didn't like too much sports. Like, I think I just played volleyball, but I wasn't good at it. So it's just fun. It was just fun. But after some time, I just quit. So I didn't when I was a child, I didn't really like sports. So I was not the person.
My microphone is off and I talking with microphone off. But yeah, I agree. I'm like you, you know. In the past when I was a child, I like volleyball, handball and things like that. And I do for 2 years swimming class. And nowadays, I hate sport. I hate practice a sport. I hate practice exercise, and I'm sedentary person. This is not good because
I'm the person too. Yeah.
yeah, I need to do the things because it's my health, but and I feel pain when I have to stretch my body, you know, and things like that. But I feel so lazy when I have to start to do because I hate to go to the gym, you know. I hate to lifting weights and do exercise like a repetition, you know, repetition.
Mm-hmm.
And like you have to do it. I prefer to go to walk or do a exercise that I don't have to do the same thing twice or 3 times, you know, in
Mm-hmm.
sequence. So because that I hate to go to the gym. It's not good, but okay. So Abe, how about you?
Well, if I remember, I played basketball and volleyball because it was the only games I like in that time because I hate football, soccer, and every time that we have had the I don't know how to say, but it's a sport class.
Mhm.
The teacher give us the option to divide the the class into soccer and or volleyball or basketball. So I always choose these two different of soccer, but I didn't like. I played because it was mandatory in that time,
Yeah.
and I am not a guy of sport. I I I'm more a guy with a gym. I like to go to the gym to work out, but I try to do box uh, last year. I like it, but I hurt my arm, so I stopped to to do box. But I pretend to come back in the future. I need
Yeah.
to recover more my arm because I stopped it and I stopped to go to the gym. So I need to get stronger to come back to the box. That's it.
Yeah, this is interesting because I have a funny history about this situation because I started to do boxing, kickboxing, and in the first class, I because I'm sedentary, that I said before. In the first class, I uh I think I trained it so much that my pressure low, pressure low, and I see all the thing black, and eu passei mal. I don't know how to say that in English. And yeah, I feel, oh my God, I'm really sedentary because I can't do the things, I have to stop the exercise and go to home, and I never back. And it's complicated because uh, I need to start, but start in slow,
Yeah, yeah.
because of my pressure. I have low pressure, and for me it's very complicated when I have to do much exercise, and I feel so nauseous and things like that, and I don't know how to say it's my eye in English, and it's so bad.
Fell
This is
down,
so bad. No?
fall
I don't
down. I
know.
don't know.
Yeah, I don't know, but can be, I think. But see, this happened with me, so I try to do exercise. Um, ai, I forgot
Faint,
como dizer, tipo de baixo impacto. I
low
don't know.
impact,
Yeah, low impact. That's it.
and did my eyes faint
What?
or faint or pass out?
I don't know.
Mm.
Send it to us to on the chat, please.
Yes, of course.
Thank you. So, okay, let's go to number 4. So, Abe, what was the most memorable trip you took and why?
Well, let me. I remember. It was, I believe, in 2022 when I went to visit my cousin in the south of Brazil, uh, border with Argentina and Uruguay. And I think this car and get my dog with me. So and we driving about around 505 5,500 kilometers together. It was
So nice.
an amazing trip because we went stopping in some cities in the journey in the way, and it was amazing because it was the first time that I driving so far and alone, not alone with my dog, but I had amazing memories about that because I met I know different cities and cultures. I had the opportunity to cross the border with Uruguay by foot. It's in a van, and in one side is Brazil and other side is Uruguay. And it was amazing. I was with my dog, yeah, and my cousin, and I drink a lot of beer in this trip because I was stopping in different cities and trying different kind of beers, local beers. So this is it was the most memorable trip that I had until
That's
now
amazing.
because
Uh-huh.
I wish to travel a lot.
Uh-huh.
Yes.
But this is amazing because you catch your car. and go
Yeah,
to
yeah.
Brazil. And it's amazing. It's like that guy that died, you know. They traveled with his
With a
dog.
Fusca. With a Fusca. I know
With
the
Fusca.
guy that you said.
Yeah.
Hmm. Yeah, this is
We-
amazing. I think this is the best memories that we can have because
Yeah.
we I think it's best then you can travel with by plane, you know, because by plane you arrive in your destiny, and the you don't stop in each city to see, to know people, to talk, and try like you said, different cultures. So I think this is amazing. How about you, Victoria?
Oh, it was last month. It was my first trip ever. Like, I never traveled to anywhere. Like, I was always here in my city. But last month, I went to Rio de Janeiro. It was really great. I was in event about technology, so it was my first time to in this event and meeting new people like who work at the same field as me. So it was really memorable. I could really see things I never see in my life. So I saw the ocean too. The beach, it was amazing. So it was really cool. So
Oh,
it was memorable for
in
me.
I don't know. Sorry if I'm dumb, but I don't know if in Rondônia have don't have sea, don't have the ocean.
No, no, no.
No. Oh,
We don't.
oh, okay. So yeah, and after that you travel by working, you can see the sea signs, or you can walk for the Rio or not.
Just a little. I was there just for the event too, because the company I work for paid everything. So it was really the main objective. It was to see the event. But I could walk a little and take the VLT. It was really good. So it's a beautiful city. So I want to go back there.
It's amazing. Guys, 1 minute. I stopped my alarm. Oh, 1 minute. Okay. So, in my case, I have a lot of memorable trip, but I always said it in last year. I went to Argentina, so for me it was my memorable trip because I go alone. And I never traveled alone without my family, my parents. So and I passed with for a lot of things, but I confess that I want to give up, but I stayed there for 1 month, and it was the best ever
Oh,
memory trip. I love it. I love it. I love it. I knew a lot of people.
so
I
rich.
knew, yeah, I knew, rich? No,
So
no.
rich. So
Uh,
rich here. Rich
I,
woman.
I,
1 month in Argentina.
the, oh my God, I don't know how to say that. O dinheiro de lá tá desvalorizado, but I passed on
Peso argentino, I believe.
eh, and I passed for a scholarship. I think that's it, you know?
Nice.
And I go there to study because that. So I was not spend money with uh oh my God, I don't know, so that some things. I spend money with some things, and for me it was the best ever travel that I had. So yeah, and why? Because I never travel alone, and I feel so afraid to go there and don't know anyone, you know. And when I get there, I can do, I think, do a lot of friendship, and in that nowadays I uh talk yet. I think I still talking with them. And not just Argentine people, but in the other country as well. So I learn Spanish. I talk in Spanish, I talk in Portuguese, and I talk in English. So it was amazing for me. It was amazing because there is a cidade universitária, University City, and there are a lot of people in a lot of there are I don't know why. Eu não sei por que eu tô travando, mas tem pessoas de todo mundo, entendeu? That's it.
Understood.
Okay. So let's go to the number five, I think. Yeah. So, Victoria, did you have any pets when you were grow up? What kind?
Oh, I didn't. Unfortunately, I didn't have any. My sister had a cat, but it was before I was born, so I didn't. But I wish I had a dog. I really want a dog because my friend, he has a dog and so cute. His name is Pretinho. And he's so cute. He's that dog that wants attention all the time. So I really want a dog like Pretinho.
Hmm. You are on mute, Valen.
Sorry, guys.
No problem.
Eh, and how was the name? How was the name? What the name? The cat.
Oh, the
Uh,
cat, I don't know. I don't think anyone told me. I don't think
mhm.
my sister told me. But I don't know. It was really, I think it was 10 years before I was born because my sister is older than me. So
Mhm.
I don't know.
Oh, okay. So, how about you, Abi? Because you have two now, but in your childhood, you
Yes,
have.
I had 7 dogs. No,
Oh my God, seven.
actually, my dad had this dog
Mhm,
to protect the home because we live in a big home,
mhm,
open home. So it was to protect some materials and cars that he had in that time. But all dogs died because snake bites. Because I live in outside of Minas Gerais. It was a small city which a lot of I don't know the nature there is greater than the population. So in that time ha- uh, we had in a amount of snakes that uh, we had a lot of episodes of snakes bites with people and animals. So in that case, in that time, these dogs that my father had, all all day died because snake bite. It was something like that. We had one dog, and the dog died. So my father gets another dog, and so it was a
mhm,
loop. So when if I remember well, I was 4 or 5 years. I remember this first dog that I can remember. But I believe my father had two before, and he said that was in the total was 7 dogs passed out because snake bite.
mhm. Yeah, it's complicated, you
Yeah,
know.
yeah.
Yeah. In my case, I had a hamster, like I said before, when I was 9 years old, and before that, I have a dog. And her name was Samantha. And when I had no when I was maybe 15, she died. So she growing up with me, grew up with me, and it was a pastor alemão, you know. So
Yes.
I love it that I love her, and I think she died because my father don't let her have I don't know how to say that in English, but I think it's the same thing with human. But don't let she die children, you know. So and she had tumor in the belly and things like that. You know.
Yeah.
So I think it's because that and she died. But it's okay. So let's go to the number six. Abe, what was the last movie you watched? Did you like it?
Well, the last movie I really watched, it was yesterday. I rewatched, in fact, uh, Eternals from Marvel with my girlfriend. She haven't haven't had, I don't know how to say, haven't watched it yet. So I watched it with her, but I like it in that time. But I don't like to watch repeated movies.
Mhm.
But I did this effort for her. But uh, before we watched, how was the name? Something with tornadoes. I forgot the name of the movie.
Tornadoes. I
It,
know.
it was in the cine recently. I forgot Twister. We
Twister.
watched Twister, the fresh Twister, and I liked it. It was more exciting than the last Twister of 1996, I believe. It was a long time that I watched the first Twister. I believe that is the name is. But that's it. I watched it. Yesterday, I passed all the day in the sofa watching series and movies. My Sunday is about movies and series
Mhm.
yesterday.
Yeah, this is good. It's a good time to relax
Yeah, yeah.
and don't think about anything.
Let me check the
Uh,
movie name here.
okay.
But go
Uh,
on.
okay. So in my case, the last movie that I watched was in the movie theater. I don't remember the name exactly, but was about the superhero. Was Wolverine and
Deadpool.
Deadpool was that. And I don't like superhero movie, but there was because my friend called me to go with her, and yeah, okay, I go. And and I just was, and the movie is good. I like it, but I don't like I don't forgot it with Avengers and things like that. I don't like it.
It is in my
Okay.
wish list,
Yeah?
watch list. It is in my
You
watch
don't
list
you
to watch Wolverine and Deadpool. I believe it will be launched in the stream in the uh, I forgot the word, at the end of this month.
uh-huh. I like it. The movie is good. I like it. How about you, Victoria?
Oh, I think I watched uma história de amor americana, I think. He was the name, but
It's
I
romantic.
I watched it because I was scrolling through TikTok and this edit came to me like, "Oh, it's such a great movie. It's a crazy movie." I was like, "Crazy movie? What is it about?" And I started getting interest about it, so I watched it and I hate it. It was it was not a good movie at all, but it was a good experience. But I'd never watch it again. I didn't like it.
It's not about romance because the name is like always
It
a romance,
was.
romantic romance, no?
It was this crazy guy that he sells drugs and he's running from the police. So they're trying to catch him. So he met this girl, and she started helping him to the police not get him. So she started liking him, and he started liking she back. But it's not good. It's a really bad movie. Like the storyline, it's not really well. They didn't do this well, but I think it was a great experience because it's not a really famous movie. It was really I think it was an independent companhia lá que eles fizeram
Mhm.
esse filme. So they did it, but I don't like it at all. It had home romance, but it was not enough to me to like it.
Was terrible.
it was it was really terrible.
Okay, so let's go to the number 7. So, Victoria, what was a moment when you felt really proud of yourself?
Oh, that's more easy. That's easier for me to answer because it was last week. I think when I started here on TNT, like I was really proud of myself because practice in English was a really big dream for me because I want to go abroad. I want to new go to new countries and work. My biggest dream is to work with- to like some company overseas. I want to gain like dollars or euros because I'm in technology field, so it's more easier for me. So I was really proud of myself to start in TNT.
Yeah, and your English is very good. It's very
Oh, thank you.
you talk perfectly.
Thank
So,
you. Um I started knowing English by myself. Like I was reading books and using Twitter. I really use Twitter a lot and listening to songs. I really didn't have any course to really understand and sit down and study English, so I never did it. So it's my first time.
it's amazing. Was the don't know how to say that in English, but it's like autodidata.
Self-taught,
Self
self-taught.
self
I
Yeah.
learned that uh, not other day because I was doing my pitch on
Yeah.
an interview and I
Oh.
learned this word.
Oh.
So
How self-taught. Oh, it's amazing. That's it, self-taught. I was writing down here because I don't want to lose this. But how about you, Abi? About the number
question
7?
7.
Yes.
Yeah. Wow. I believe that is a lot of moments like that, but I can't remember anything right now. Let me let me try more hard here. Uh, what was the moment when you felt really proud of yourself? So I I can't remember anyone, but I
About
know that
English
was a
and
lot.
things like this.
What you think?
About English or things like that. About your trip that you travel alone, go to South Africa, South Brazil,
Out of Brazil.
and yeah. So I think this is a thing that you have proud of yourself.
I don't know. Maybe it was when in the middle of the pandemic period, I was invited to start a new job.
Mhm.
I was invited by a ex coworker from a past job that I I did. So it was a change moment of my professional life because I double my value in the market. So for me, that is the moment that I can remember now.
Yeah, and I don't know about you, but about me, I already did an interview in English with a native speaker, and for me, it's a I think that I'm really proud of me, of myself, because in the past I studied English for 8 years and I can't talk. I understand a lot of things, but I can talk. And when I start to attend the immersion here on Talk and Talk, I start to speaking and improving my English. And I did the interview in English, and for me was the biggest achievement in my goal, because I put in my goal that I want to improve my English, and did and do English interview, and I was able to do it. So for me, is a really is a moment that I'm really proud of myself, and a lot of things, because sometimes I think, oh my God, I'm a woman, okay, I can't separate the things, because that, but for woman it's so difficult to live alone and do the things alone. And when I try to do it and I can't do it, for me is a moment that and experience that I really proud of myself, because I can't do it alone without help at anyone. So for me is really proud moment, you know. So it's really important. So let's go to the number 8. Victoria, what place have you always dreamed of visiting, and have you already gone there?
Oh, I didn't go there. Like, I really want to go to Netherlands. Like,
Mhm.
I really want to go there. I think it's a beautiful place and have a really good like living style. Like, they live really well there. So I want to go there to study or maybe like working. I really want to work there and get immersed in the language. Like, I really want to learn Dutch and who knows, maybe German. I really want to be a polyglot or like in 10 years. I really want to like know Spanish and Dutch and Korean and Mandarin. There's so many languages out there to learn, so I think that's my goal. Like, that's my dream. That's my dream right now. But things change, so maybe I change like the place I want to go. But it was always my dream is always like living abroad at some place other than Brazil.
It's amazing. And I think people that start to learn English, and when achieve the intermediate level or maybe advanced level, want to try another language, you know. So I think it's
Yeah,
amazing when people do it, because it's good. I love to learn new things, mainly language. I love it, but I don't have discipline and I don't like
I don't. Yeah,
to study. I don't like to study. I want to
yeah.
talk, you know? And it just sucks, because when I want to talk, but I don't have vocabulary because I don't like to study, you know? So it's a looping. But sometimes I stop and sit to study, because sometimes we have to stop and study, because if we don't have do it, if we don't do it, we don't improve. You don't have a progress. So I think it's
Yeah. I'm like you. I have this really hard time to sit down and study something, but I really like new things.
yeah.
So TNT is like that for me. It's a time I sit down here and get to know other people and talking in English.
Yeah, because for me it's so boring when I have to study, when I have to learn about grammar. I hate it, but it's important. Abe, how about you?
Well, in my case, I wish to visit a lot of places uh, yet because I don't know. Maybe I had some examples. New York, Greece, Egypt, but I never did have the opportunity to go out of Brazil until
Mhm.
now. I was planning to to travel this year to not New York, but uh, I was surprised by a layoff, so I had to change my plans. But here in Brazil, I went uh, to some place already that I wish to know to visit.
Mhm.
An example, it is Ubatuba in São Paulo. It's a beautiful city which have more than hundreds of beats, I believe. I went there 3 or 4 times since the 2021. So I know some bits there, but I need to went there more, go there more to know the other bits. I recommend it you if you have the chance to visit
Mhm.
there. It's a beautiful place. I went to to Balneário Camboriú too, and I wish to visit Gramado. I didn't have the opportunity to go there yet too. So that is some cities and countries that I wish to visit.
Yeah, I want to visit Gramado as well because I think that city is so beautiful. And the Curitiba and things like that. In Brazil, I want to visit the Northeast and yeah, try the food, the culture, know the
Yeah,
entendeu? Know
understood.
the culture. And the about the other country, my dream is know Canada, you know.
Nice.
And I want to go there maybe to do a exchange. I'm planning to go there to do my exchange. And yeah, I don't feel the desire to know New York and nearest United States, but I really want to go there to know to visit the Universal Studio, you know. And yeah, I think it's because that because Disney, okay, is good, but it's not my mainly goal. But Universal Studio is my goal to know, and the go to Londres as well, and the visit the Harry Potter exhibition, you know, park and things like that. I love Harry Potter, so I want to go there to know about it. So one day I go there.
Nice.
That's it. So guys, let's go to the number 9. So, Abe, what was a lesson you learned the hard way?
Whoa, tough question.
Yeah.
Let me think about. Well, actually, it's about my. I'm get tired of my last job because in all my professional journey, I choose to left the companies
Mhm.
uh, when I had other opportunities to grow up. But this year I was fired. I didn't expect that because at the end of the last year, I I win in a promotion. I believe that I said that is the that. So I was doing well. I was performing with my team. I was achieving the goal. So I win this promotion at the end of the year, but at the beginning of this year in February I was fired,
Mhm.
which without a specific justification, but for me it was something about you need to to take care of your career and don't expect about the company to to take care for you. So I learned the hard way for the companies. We are just numbers. So uh, I am a lifelong learner. I believe nowadays we work for we had this thinking about knowledge for life and not work for life. But I wasn't expect to get fired in this last job, and I I was surprised by this layoff. So I am doing uh, some some uh, some action to prevent that to happen in the future. So I'm here to improve my English, and I am doing other uh, studies in my business area and professional area to keep improving my how I say my profile and get a good job that fits with my career moment. So that's it.
Yeah, I think it's important to think about us, not about the company because they don't care. So it's complicated. It's hard. Okay, thank you a bit. Victoria, how about you?
Oh, I think I learned this year that I need to take care of my health because oh, my vitamins were really bad. Like I'm taking vitamina D and ferro because it was really low. So I think taking care of myself and my health, not physical health, but not only physical health, but mental health too. So it was one thing I learned hard way.
Yeah, we learn in a hard way because for me when I was fired, I think I because I don't fire. I asked for my demission because I suffer oh my God, moral harassment. I
What
think
the
this is
fuck? Yes, that's it.
yeah. Um is assédio moral with my
Mhm.
manager, and I asked for demission because I can't deal with this because this not boring me, but me incomodava. And
Disturbing.
yeah, and I asked for my demission because my mental health, and I choose my mental health because I if I stay there, I maybe I get sick, maybe a depression or maybe increase my anxiety or maybe a burnout. So I asked for my demission because that. But that's it, guys. So I would like to thank you to attend this immersion because we don't pass with because the, the next immersion is Ana Laura, okay?